the scope of this game is like a demon from the underworld. Finding new ideas has never been an issue for me. Finding new ideas come to me like water.
Could you give a one-word hint on any secret or piece of lore that's unsolved?
Warning, this episode contains strong language. Viewer discretion advised. Good day, Robloxians of the world, and welcome back to Creators on the Blox, a podcast dedicated to learning more about creators in the community. I'm your host, Pixelpug, and today I am joined by former Roblox myth, streamer, and lead developer of one of the most successful games on the platform, Regretevator. Please welcome to the show, Yeucc.
Hi, hello. I feel like Nardwar is gonna come out and tackle me now.
Yeah. I kind of channeled Nardwar with that, yeah.
You know I'm a Roblox myth. That's what got me.
Ooh.
Or I was. I'm not currently.
Yeah.
I'm retired.
We're definitely going to get into that. I'm very curious about a lot of that. But before we do, I mean, how are you? How are you doing today?
I'm doing excellent with a capital E. I'm doing very, very good. I won't lie. I woke up like, oh, that's so messed up, man. Roblox developers do not get good sleep is something I've found. But anyways, I stayed up really late last night, and then I woke up like 20 minutes before. I jumped out of bed, turned on my PC. I did like a bunch of jumping jacks to like get my my blood flowing, like to start myself up. I'm ready. I'm hyped. I'm excited. I'm inspired.
Inspired. Ooh.
Very inspired.
Well, that's awesome. And then you had an update yesterday, right?
We did, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It had like a update with tutus. The NPCs can get like tutus.
Tutus.
And, like,
oh wait, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did see that. Wait, that's so awesome.
People were like, people are like, oh, I love it. This is my favorite NPC. I'm gonna give him a pink tutu. It's like the only option right now, but in the future we want to make it so you can just find clothes on floors and be like, hey, wear this. It's cool.
Oh, that would be sick, actually. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Like, in retrospect, that's fucked up though, because could you imagine being on like an elevator, right? And you deboard on one of the floors, and for some reason the elevator's sticking around. But you just like pick up like a t-shirt and you go up to someone in the elevator. You're like, put this on.
Well,
and then them putting it on, being like, "Oh, thank you."
Yeah, well, I think I would kind of be more concerned about the fact that the elevator's not stopping. It just keeps going. But,
oh yeah,
there's that too. But yeah, that'd be pretty confusing.
It'd be awesome.
It would be awesome. It would be awesome. Don't get me wrong. It would.
Those are like living Sims. Like living the type of people, the type of people who'd accept that would be like living Sims. I'm kind of a living Sim because I would accept that. I'd be like, I mean, sure, man. I love this T-shirt with the dinosaur on it. I'll wear this.
You'd just be cool with that?
Yeah.
Totally. All right. Well, today we're gonna talk about all sorts of stuff. It's gonna be awesome, get epic. But before we get into that, please remember to like, subscribe, and follow the show on Spotify. Rate us out of 5 stars, and keep an eye out for submissions for questions, because as you see today, we got 12 questions that we selected from a batch that we collected for today with Yeucc, and I'm very excited. We got some good ones here, so thank you guys so much for submitting those. But for a chance to be on this wall, please keep an eye out. We're collecting pretty much every week, so it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be hype.
It is hype.
It is hype. Let me make sure I don't sound echoey, right? Okay, good. We recorded like half of the first episode, and I didn't realize I had my the reverb effect on, so I just sounded like I was in a cave the whole time. I just gotta double check every time.
I mean, okay, for future reference, put up a green screen, right? And I say that because think about the perfect opportunity to pretend like you were in a cave. Like, if there's an audio issue, you can be like, you'll find out about it and you'll be like, uh-oh, wow, I just found the exit to this cave. and like no one
Oh, that
has
would
to
be
know that it was on accident. It's just like
oh
a
yeah.
weird impromptu like setting change.
Yeah, that would make the show interesting. Yeah, if the format gets old after a while, I'll keep that in mind for
You,
sure.
you need to set up your own streaming service, and you got to make like what I would call stream modifiers. So you can make it so you're in a cave or at the top of a really high place. I don't know, the Space Needle, um, anywhere,
Uh-huh.
and you can speed up like how fast y'all are talking. You can change the pitch of your voice. I think that would be great. This is my $9 million idea.
That
Uh,
would be great.
this would
Wait,
suck. I would never
but
use
what?
that.
What? Well, someone's gonna steal your idea now, become a millionaire. But
They're gonna
I
become
mean,
like 100 air,
100 air at least. Okay, that's fair. Yeah,
a
that's
hundred
fair.
dollars.
$100. Well, why are you? I mean, right now you're on top of the Grand Canyon. Why are you up there?
Really, it's just I like the soil up here. There's just a lot to see.
Is it a grape and peanut situation? Like the higher altitude just gets you more motivated and pumped.
It's oh no. I that's so messed up actually. Okay, there's a few YouTube channels or like plush channels where they've just thrown their stuffed animals into the Grand Canyon as like a bit, and that's like a crime.
Wait, really?
Yes, that's like a federal crime,
Wait,
and
that's
they've
so
just
messed up.
recorded it and put it up, and like they might have faced repercussions. We don't know.
You gotta
I'll have to
do it
get
for
in
the
touch with
vine. I
them.
mean,
Do it for
damn.
that like do it for the vine. I apparently the Grand Canyon, I don't know if this is true or not. Apparently the Grand Canyon started out as a little small crack in the earth originally. Did you know that?
No, no, really? It
Yeah.
wasn't always this big crater.
I mean like yeah. I mean,
I I don't know what I don't know what facts to trust from you anymore. So
wait, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that. I actually had no idea.
Well, okay. So, the world changes over time.
Right, right.
Well, yeah, that's like erosion. That's like
Oh, so
that's
okay,
like a
so
little
I
bit of a.
that makes sense.
Have
Is
you
that
ever
why there's
tried
like water at the bottom?
Yeah, well, probably. Well, I mean, maybe I'm not a
Well, I mean,
scientist.
I guess so. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there's gonna be like a comment that's like, well, actually, no, it was just always that way. Yeucc. It just came out like that. Oh my gosh, wait. Do you ever like have the best thing ever to say and then it just like runs from you?
Yes, yes, all the time. All the time. Yes.
It makes
Oh
me
my
so
God.
upset. It
It-
messes me up so bad.
It's upsetting. It really is. It really is. If it comes back to you, then just like no matter what we're talking about, just scream, I got it.
I
And then
got
just stop
it!
everything.
Eureka!
Yes. Eureka! Yes, yes, exactly. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
Oh, absolutely. I think okay, personally, here's another thing. I think like okay, we're getting into the deep conversation here, okay? Ever
yeah,
since
this
I
is
was a little young boy, okay, I was born, and that's true. Um, and past that, right?
Mhm.
And this is okay, and this is like an actual real thing, not like a little jokey thing, you know. Ever since I was young, I was born. So I have some issues socially, just because like you know, I have. Oh wow, is this a heavy? I don't know if this is a heavy topic. I think this is a heavy topic. Okay, I bring this up often. Some people get a little annoyed of it, which is like fair, but and don't tell anyone this is a secret. No, you
Yeah,
can
it's okay.
leave this in. I am autistic, and therefore I struggle with like social cues and conversations.
Mm.
I don't know if you've ever played buckshot roulette or
Mhm.
or like any
yes,
like
yeah.
card-esque game. That's how conversations feel for me. And whenever I forget like a really cool idea, it's like having this awesome card in your deck. You go and make a move, you look away from your deck, you look back, and it was all a fading memory. It was never
Oh,
there.
no.
It was it's
No.
evil.
And then you just get shot.
Exactly.
That's a great analogy actually. I didn't Wow.
It's because I go entirely silent and then I like just stare them down. Like I stare daggers in their eyes. I'm like, what were we talking about?
Yeah. I forgot. No, that's okay. That's all right. That's totally understandable. I mean, uh, you guys can uncover your ears now. The secret's over. But yeah. Well, I mean, we're just gonna chill today. I mean, it's easy. I find it easier when we're just talking about stuff and
Oh yeah.
hopefully everything today is stuff that except for one question at the very end, which will be the hardest question you'll ever answer in your life. So
Oh,
just
this
keep that in
is
mind.
like, wait, okay. Because now
Hmm.
I'm thinking, I think this has been brought up with Nardwar, like the Nardwar example that I gave. But
Hmm.
like, you're like, oh, what's your favorite color? I'm like, orange. You're like, this, that, or the other. Who's your favorite music artist? I give my favorite music artist. And you're like, well, what did you think when your uncle and your father were in a shootout to the death? And your father killed your uncle. And it's like, I thought it was natural causes. I had no idea. And you're like, oh, I'm sorry. You're like,
Yeah.
I,
I mean, I'm kind of nervous now because you kind of did. Yeah,
that's
just let me delete the uncle question.
let me.
Say that later. Yeah.
There's always
Well,
an
okay.
uncle question.
There's always an uncle question. Always. Yeah. Yeah. Every great developer starts from there.
An
Uh,
evil uncle.
yeah. 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 An evil uncle. Yeah.
Always.
Okay. Let's start from the basics. The very beginning, not when you were born. The very beginning of your Roblox history. I mean, how did you come across Roblox? What is your story with Roblox as a whole?
Um, oh wow. I was actually talking to, I think I got like it was well, I don't know how to explain this. Uh, a Roblox employee reached out to me and they like talked to me about some things.
Hmm.
And they asked me this like exact question. Well, not this exact
Mm.
question, but they're like, "Yeah, how'd you get started with Roblox? What motivated you to like develop on Roblox?" And my how I started was like, well, I was 12. I was 12 years old.
Hmm.
And before that, I mean, I was like 10, and then I was like 9, and before that, I was like 5 at some point. And
That's
before that,
true.
I was born at a very young age. But at
Fact check that.
10, I was playing Roblox. And then later, I was
Mhm.
like, I want to make Roblox games. And I remember seeing like Albert Flamingo make videos on myths and things, right? And I
Mhm.
remember thinking, like, Rust010, you know what?
Peak. Uh-huh.
That's me. I'm going to start doing
Yeah.
that. And I opened up
Yeah.
Roblox Studio and I made a lot of really, really crappy games. That and I also like, I'd also I went over to my friend's house and they'd showed me like Roblox Studio. Uh, and I remember me and him were just playing around with it because I was
Mhm.
interested in gameplay things at that time. I thought it was cool. But yeah, I got started because of a mix of my friend said it was cool, like my real life friend, uh, and because I watched like one too many Albert videos.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Enough to become a
That's awesome.
Roblox developer. It's intriguing.
Yeah, so you had what was it? Happy country?
Happy
Happy
Country.
country?
Oh my gosh, wow,
Happy
that
country?
brings
Can you
back
tell us a bit about
memories.
that?
That was like I don't know if you've ever do you mess around with Roblox Studio?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
When you were little, did you mess around with Roblox Studio?
Depends. Okay.
Um okay, so there was something we would do, or at least I and a few friends would do. We would
Mhm.
like mess around and like just we would get Roblox projects that we'd start working on together, and we would just
Mm.
like kind of have fun with it.
Yeah.
One of these first projects, of course, was like it didn't start out that way necessarily, but I wanted to make a myth game, and so I started making Happy Country. Um, and it was pretty cool. It was a myth game. It's how it was. But I started inviting a
Right.
bunch of my other friends to work on it as well. Like, oh, you build whatever you'd like here. Just have fun like this, like myth base plate. A little
Yeah.
bad for lore, granted, because things were all over the place, but
Mhm.
we still had like a story there, and it was good. Um, so it was kind of just like a fun project with friends, and it was something I would play the game. I would join the game and I would sit around, I'd hang out and talk with other people on the game, like while in character.
Mm.
This was like, I don't know if this is odd to say. There's like a little joke about I've heard the joke made before that like if you enjoy acting but you consider yourself to be an introvert, it's like a 50% chance that you're probably autistic. And I feel like that was it for me. Because I liked playing a character so much. I really, really enjoyed it. And I would like, I don't know why, but like sometimes it felt easier to like, instead of trying to convey every thought I'm feeling in detail to anyone who asks in like a good way with metaphors and things, I felt like it was relaxing sometimes to just like play like a two-dimensional character. So like myths, dude, that was a method. Okay, that was my technique there. I was like a Roblox myth, and so I acted a specific way, and I would say specific phrases that I could just reuse, and that was beautiful for me.
Yeah, I've heard it's like you spoke like okie dokie and stuff.
Yes.
And yeah, and I also I mean, if my research isn't failing me, I saw that you were in a flamingo video. Is that right?
I was in
With
a
your
few
myth?
technically.
You were in a few.
I
How did
think-
that
pretty
feel?
sure.
Like, because you said you were inspired by that,
Uh,
right?
Oh, it was so fucked up actually. It was I was very inspired by that, yeah. It was a little messed up because actually the video that Flamingo showed in that video was not related to the myth directly at all. It was so
Oh
messed up.
man,
Because
Oh.
that was a game under the Axolotl Sun. That was just like a fun Roblox group that I had on the side to like, make my own unrelated, like fun non-myth games. And he went and he tried it out and like it was so messed up.
Oh,
And the reason why it was so messed up is because, well, it wasn't actually a part of the myth. He enjoyed it
Right.
though, and there were some story beats in there. But like, it wasn't a part of
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
That I'm sorry about that. That's unfortunate.
the myth, right? Well, but it was beautiful though, because it did still inspire me a lot. I was super happy about it.
Yeah.
But that was like my, okay, this is gonna sound weird. But that was like the start of an arc I had.
Ooh, an art.
Not that I started to get super pompous and evil. I mean, I might have. If I did, I wasn't aware of it.
The fame started
But
getting to you. Gotcha.
yeah, my 14-year-old brain was like, or like 15-year-old, I think at this point. I was like, I have to kill people because I'm the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, with the with the game getting really, really popular, I was like, yay! And then I didn't touch the game at all and it died. I just sat and I watched it die and I was like, aw.
Yeah, shucks.
What do you mean? I won't always have like 500 people playing this game constantly. It took a while for it to die out though. I remember that very specifically. Yeah, it took like way too long for it to die out.
What was the game called?
It was called the Sun Experiment.
The Sun Experiment. Okay. Did you like after like seeing that? Is that like knowledge that you think were building blocks to what would eventually become like Regretevator? And
Yes, unfortunately.
unfortunately,
I say unfortunately because like there was another one. All right, there was another, and Flamingo mentioned this in their video. But the big thing with that is, how do I put this? Okay, there's another video which Flamingo recommended called No Cory, and that was like another game I had worked on. And I remember Laughability made a video on that, and it got some popularity. People like made videos about it on TikTok. They were like, top 10 weirdcore underground horror games on Roblox. And, and I was like, I was happy about that because the game was doing pretty good. One issue though, it wasn't mobile compatible. And I don't know if you know this about TikTok, but most TikTok users are on their phones.
you're right. Yeah.
Or at least a lot. And so it did pretty well, but not like amazing. And
Right.
I remember a little bit after, this was like, well, yeah, a fair bit after the Sun Experiment died out. This is like after some things, I left the myth community. But I updated Nokori, and it got like 800, like a big amount of players, a real big amount of players. I was like, holy moly, this is like,
Wow.
holy moly, this is a big bowl of Stromboli, It was like, I was like, wow, this is awesome.
Yeah.
And with that, I was like, okay, so here's what we're going to do next. I'm going to continuously update this game like once every 2 weeks or so. And I did. I stayed a little consistent with updates, and, the player count stayed consistent. And then Regretevator, which was another game I was working on at the time, also had like a TikTok made on it, actually a few TikToks. And the game started doing good. And I was like, okay, now which do I enjoy more? And I was thinking about it. And unfortunately, I went with Regretevator. Okay. Partially, also, excuse my coughing, but partially, unfortunately, partially, really fortunately, because as much as like, how do I put this? Okay, unfortunately, on the work end of it, but fortunately on the character side of it, because I do really like the characters. I enjoy it like just a fat amount. I love it. It's a good game. I enjoy working on it. But the issue is the amount of work that has to be done on it. The scope of this game is like a demon from the underworld, right? It is no bueno. It is no bueno.
Big game. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, every update we'll make like a floor or something and a tool, and we'll do QOL, and we'll do bug fixing, and we have like a few people, like 3 to 4 people who can work on that, right? The only issue with that is that's a lot to do in a week for 3 to 4 people. That is a lot.
Right.
People don't realize it because, people don't tend to program or model as much, but that is a lot to do in a week. And like, it's doable. We do it. And we were doing it for like, we were doing weekly updates for a while, and we're going back to that now. But it is a lot to do. It's doable.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's hard to do like every single week for multiple months. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you find to be hardest about it? Is it just like the workload, or is it finding new ideas, or?
Finding new ideas has never been an issue for me. It's like finding new ideas come to me like water. Like,
oh wow.
Again,
that's good, yeah.
The peanuts and grapes, they do wonders. Okay, I'm always eating peanuts and grapes. It's like crack, but like legal.
Yeah.
And ideas just come to me, which is like great and awesome. But what does not come to me is the completed work. Because I and the other people working on the game have to do it, and like doing it in a time that's doing it in a timely amount of time. Apologies, I'm picking up my cat. Reed.
Oh, you're good.
Placing my cat down over here.
What's your cat's name?
Reed.
Oh, Reed.
Yeah. It's
Hi, Reed.
R-E-I-D.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a funny little cat. Oh yeah, but with Regretevator, it's good, it's fun, it's awesome, but in terms of it as a game, it's a game that like most people will like, they'll pick up and play it, and then they'll kind of like not play it again because it's like, oh well, I've seen all the floors, so I'm basically done with the game, which isn't bad. There's nothing wrong with that, except for me. They call me Mr. Moneyman, and I like money.
Right. Yeah.
And
well,
a good
I
way
mean,
to
how
get
did
money
you
is like, you got to keep people in game.
exactly? Well, like, how do you tackle like that replayability aspect? Like,
Do you know about the war on the emus in Australia?
No.
Okay, in Australia, I believe there was a war on emus. Are you looking it up right now?
I was, yeah, I'm gonna look that up actually because I'm very curious.
I believe it was a war on emus. Let me look that up. On emus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So something you might learn about this is Australia went to war with a bunch of emus, and the fucked up part about it is they lost.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
the Great
Oh my
Emu
God.
War. And I
Lost.
quote, they lost. There were casualties in this war. It was it was really bad.
How
Um,
the hell?
so, that's kind of how Regretevator is towards replayability.
Uh-huh.
It's
Uh-huh.
it's an ongoing battle.
Never ends. Never ends.
Never
Yeah.
ends. We care a lot about the games and the characters, and we know, oh my god, it has a massive community. Like a massive, massive
There's
community.
like I think some among one of the biggest I've seen on Roblox for sure. For sure.
It's like, and what's crazy about it is it's not even a big game. It just has like a huge community. It's like fighting. Like fighting is, it's like a smaller game like Regretevator. They're both not humongous giant games, but the communities are vast. Like there's a
Right.
lot of people who, and this is like a joke for fighting for a while, because like fighting,
Mhm.
we have it semi bad, but fighting has it so much worse. For a while, the big joke with fighting was just like asking a fighting fan what happens in the game they don't play. Because it was like, yeah, it was a massive community, massive fandom, but it had like 400 players.
Interesting.
It had so
So
many
is it
more, like, it had a larger fan base than any games on Roblox, like, Plants vs. Brain Rots. You don't see Plants vs. Brain Rots, like, fan art.
right.
Or, like,
Right.
oh, I'm going to write a story about these characters and these brain rots, and oh, this is my favorite brain rot. Like, you don't see community things surrounding that, but it's, like,
Well,
way larger.
do
It's
you,
insane.
well, like, do you think it's more people being more attracted to like attached to the characters and like the story, or is it just that it doesn't have a huge amount of people playing it, but the people who do play it are like the diehard fans, and so like
I'd say,
if you have fans, it's like they're really fans of the game.
oh, yeah. I'd say it's a mix. I'd say as well, like, while someone may not come back and play the game a bunch, they will still partake in the community because they enjoy, the character dynamics and the lore, and they enjoy the aesthetics that are, used in the game. And trust me, we love aesthetics in the Regretevator community. And on the dev team, I love aesthetics.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I was I'm on weird core TikTok. Okay, I'm everywhere.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
It's awesome. And so I think it's like yeah, people will play the game. They'll be like, damn, this is awesome. And
Yeah,
they didn't
just love the
particularly
vibes.
enjoy it for the gameplay, but they really enjoy the characters. So they, like, they'll not come back to it as much, but they'll interact a bunch with other people who do play the game a lot, or with people who are just generally, in the community talking about the characters. So
Right.
it's a mix of like people who do come back will be
Mhm.
like really big fans.
Yeah,
And also like some people who don't come back to the game will still really love the characters. Um,
right.
yeah, so it's an ongoing emu war between Regretevator and replayability.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
So I mean, hopefully you beat the emus eventually, but
it's
for now.
very, very like, it makes me happy though, because not the emu war, not the fact that they lost the emu war, but it makes me happy that people, they like the characters and like things not directly only associated with the game, because we can make like a spin-off game that surrounds Bive, or a spin-off game that surrounds some of the other characters, which we want to do, and that game can perform better. So it gives us a lot more freedom long term, I feel like, creatively. Right now,
Right.
I feel like we're in a little bit of a, I will not lie, I feel like we're in a little bit of a, like, we're in a, not like a tight spot, but monetarily we're not rich at all. I know there's like conversation about around like, oh, Roblox devs are so rich they can do whatever they want. That's not true
Right.
for all of us. There's so many, because like Regretevator requires such a like massive amount of work. We've had to hire a lot of devs.
Mm.
And that means like, yes, while a lot of money is made from the game, that gets like, that gets that goes to everyone on the team. Like,
Right.
yeah.
Split a
Um
lot. Yeah.
yeah, so even me, who usually is like making like the most on the team, I'm middle class. and I'm happy with that. I don't need to be rich.
Oh yeah. I get
But being at a point where it's like, okay, monetarily, I'm not worried whether or not my developers, like, my friends actually, are going to be able to eat or make rent this month, or they'll have
Mhm.
to, get work on another dev team because, not enough money is being made, is definitely a concern of mine. I want to be able to get to a point where I don't have to worry about things like that. Uh, I want to, yeah, I want to do that. And Regretevator,
That's nice.
again, it makes like a solid amount of money. It's not an
Mhm.
ignorable amount of money. But
Right,
we're
right, right.
working on like newer games and things to fund the dev team a little bit more and allow it so we can, because I know so deeply in my heart of hearts, dude, people really like Regretevator.
They do,
um,
yeah.
so we want to keep up with the game even if it's not as successful. We want to continue like story beats and things. We started doing uh like shorts outside of,
Oh yeah.
Roblox.
Hmm.
And that's one of the advantages of like, if you care about your game, like its aesthetics, its characters, if you want to write lore and be passionate about something, people will care. If it doesn't show in like the player numbers, there will be people who majorly do care about your
Yeah.
characters. I feel like a lot of people will see the Roblox game, or they'll make like a character oriented Roblox game, and they'll be
Mhm.
like, oh, well, it only got 500 players. First of all, that's a lot of people.
That
And
is a lot of people. Yeah.
second of all,
Imagine
it's
that in a
like
room, yeah.
literally, and as well, it's like these are like people who really like your characters and share a passion, you know, for your work.
Right.
With you, hopefully, if you're working on the game, hopefully you care about the game. um, but there are people who share a passion with you about your work, and that's like beautiful. That's magical as hell.
Yeah, I think in my opinion that's if I, compared to other devs who might, they may be successful, they may be rich, and obviously that's nice, but I think it is a great honor to be able to have a game that so many people are so attached to and have
Yeah,
characters in a world that you've built that people really do love. And that is great.
absolutely.
That is
I
great
think
to see.
it's like so awesome. I'm happy I'm not
Yeah.
making games like, and no shade to the devs of oh gosh, wow, there's so many examples I could say here. No shade to the devs of wow, yeah, grew a brain rot, but I don't see a lot of passion behind the intricacies of that game. Maybe I'm just missing it. Maybe it's
No,
something
yeah,
under
you
the
got the
surface.
intricate character designs that were totally made by humans, and you
We're
know.
fully developed by AI. And it's not even,
Yeah.
it's so messed up because it's not even like, I can't even give them the credence of, well, as a prompt engineer, at least they wrote the prompt, because they didn't. It's downloaded from the internet from there. There's no credit you can give them, even in like an imaginary fantasy world. It's so
Right.
fucked up. Uh, it's so tragic. I don't know, but like,
Yeah.
I will say there are exceptions to this, and you know
Mhm.
what? I will always, okay? I don't mean to be, oh wow, I don't know if this is messed up. There are always exceptions. I feel like Dead Rails, I feel like 99 Nights in the Forest, they're constantly brought up as an example of like people who make games that do really well, who
Mhm.
actually just care about development. People who care about making games that are fun, that people want to play, that they personally want to work on,
Mhm.
you know, rather than just, oh, I'm going to make Steal a Brain Rot and put like a billion uh, microtransactions in it.
Right.
I'm going
Right.
to, and I get it. People need jobs. Um,
Right.
but I do have a hot take about the games industry though, and jobs.
Ooh. Mhm.
Oh wow, that's so messed up. I feel like if your main motivator for getting into making games is money, and I mean your main, there's nothing wrong with money being a concern. Money is always a concern for everyone if you don't have parents that are billionaires or millionaires, right?
Right.
Money will be a concern for you basically if you're like your average human. Um,
Right.
so it's okay to be concerned about money. But
Right.
if money is your main push for working on games, and when you go to develop a game, you're like, okay, but monetization always comes first. Then I don't think you should be in this industry at all. I mean, you'll be successful, but you're ruining it for everyone else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Majorly.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you should be. I mean, I don't know anything about it, but you should definitely be more like motivated by money, not inspired by money, I guess.
Yeah, being
That's what you
inspired
should-
by money is a massive issue.
Yeah.
It's okay to be motivated by it, but if you're like, well, I don't have a job, what can I do for a cheap buck? And you go into
Yeah.
fucking Roblox development, that has probably got to be one of the worst reasons.
Exactly.
A motivator, again, understandable, but a main reason, that's bad.
Right.
Like I actually had a conversation with the Something Evil Will Happen. Like, well, actually, specifically, I had a conversation with Cynical Billy, who's awesome, by the way.
Okay.
Cynical Billy is they work on Something Evil Will Happen as a programmer. God bless Cynical Billy. Cynical Billy is really, really like super kind, super lovely person who like they usually they're very just stand up person.
Mhm.
One of the motivators for reworking Something Evil Will Happen was because it's like, okay, so we will either like go to college and get jobs that we are not happy with. Well, maybe it's like a 50% chance in this economy to be able to get a job that like at all actually,
Right.
let alone like a job you'll be happy with. But like, or we can work on what we care about and try to make it successful, right? And that was a part of why Something Evil Happened was like worked on a lot more. I don't know if it was specifically the motivation for the rewrite, but that is why it started to get worked on a lot more, and that turned out great for them. There's nothing wrong with money being a motivator, but they cared about it. They specifically wanted to work on it because it's something they care about and enjoy, and that's beautiful. That's what you want
Yeah.
with a game development studio, as opposed to, and I want to apologize to all the Steal a Brain Rot developers, but that is what you see with them.
It is.
Um,
It is. It's just the truth. It's just the truth, unfortunately.
It sucks. I don't like. I don't know. Trust me. If you make a Roblox game and it does well and you get a lot of money from it, that is beautiful. But
Yeah. Yeah.
Steal a Brain Rot, Plants versus Brain Rots. I'm sorry. There's like original games that can be made.
Yeah. There's like other things you could do with your time, but
Exactly.
I mean, yeah. To each their own, I guess. I guess. Okay. I gotta bring up some of these. I completely forgot we had questions.
You're so good.
let-
I mean, that's
let me
how you
see
know it's a
here.
good podcast. The
I know. Just get lost in the conversation.
exactly, yeah.
Well, okay, this is something we talked about, I guess, but I guess we could clarify it. Oh, here, we'll do this one first. Okay, Zazik from RTC, he asked, mine is a double question. What was
Oh.
the point you realized your project could actually be something? And I lied, there's no second question. Okay,
I like. Well, there we go.
there we go.
I had that with multiple projects. Like, no, Corey started doing well. People really enjoyed it. That was just the
Mhm.
exact moment that I was like, you know what? Yeah, I should probably keep working on this. And work-wise, if I was more interested in like long-term, like, okay, people will come back to this game whenever I update it, and this, that, and the other, I probably would have gone with that. But I also saw Regretevator do well, and I like the characters, and I enjoyed the work with making new floors. I felt like it would be harder for me to get demotivated with, work-wise, because like, every other update you're making like the idea at the time was like, well, you're making like a whole new game for each floor. So I'm not going to get demotivated with this. And that is true to an extent. I feel like it's harder for me to get demotivated with Regretevator, but I definitely have at points. But yeah, no, basically just when there was a few TikToks made and people were like, wow, this is awesome. I love this. It was like when I was directly told like, hey, this will do well. that I
Yeah.
realized like, oh wow, what do you know?
Yeah. It sparked people's interest. And you brought up the point of like it's hard to not stay most of the time, hard to not stay motivated on Regretevator. And I'm assuming it's because of like the fact that I mean, the one of the most impressive aspects of the game, I think a lot of people can agree on, is just like the amount of like mixed media in terms of like I guess online video games is it's just all the floors have these different vibes and unique. Like they all feel so different, and it's so
Yeah,
awesome. It's so cool.
it's never a dull day. I feel like
Mhm.
there's never a dull day, which is like I feel like that's what you want out of development. You don't want to open up studio and be like, this is boring. I don't like this.
Right. Yeah.
It's something okay. So actually, this okay with Happy Country. This links back to
Mm.
Happy Country. Happy
Okay.
Country. It had a really a bad issue with stylization. There were so many styles all over the place. Like
Mm.
there would be Gmod meshes in one area. There would be like brick, stud building in another area. There would be like really thin, meshy kind of building, but it wasn't like Blender meshes where you have all the fancy textures and stuff. It
Mm.
was just like, oh, I have a mesh pack. I'm going to make a radio out of this. Very unoptimized, but there was a bunch of different styles there. And I remember it was criticized sometimes for that. It's like, oh, the style isn't very cohesive for this game. Um, and I remember like that was a criticism, but I'll be honest, doing that sometimes is very fun. It makes the project a lot easier to work on. um,
Yeah.
but to keep it still cohesive while experimenting with a few different styles is very, very nice, which is like why it's good to have these contained floors and things.
Yeah.
Where, it'll be solely this one style. Like we did a Battle for Dream Island collab and we did it in the show's
I love
style.
that so much. Yeah,
It
that
was
was so
so
cool.
awesome.
It was so awesome.
It was so cool. The one thing
Yeah.
I was a little bit sad about with that update is some Dream Island fans or like, some people who are fans of the show saw it and they're like,
Mm.
well, there's just not enough in this update. And that, ties back into
Oh,
like,
yeah.
we'll put like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we'll put a month, right? Into like making like a floor really, really good. And we'll add a new tool. We'll add multiple new tools on that floor. We'll add new effects. We'll do quality of life. We'll do bug fixing. But because,
Mhm.
the nature of Regretevator, it takes like, I don't know. When you get a floor, it's like 2 minutes in that floor max. Actually, yeah, it's like a minute 20 seconds in a floor, so that's like 80 seconds, and then you
Yeah.
experience all of that month's work just in a little bit.
Right.
People feel like, oh, well, you're not working hard enough, developer.
Yeah, a little, yeah. I mean, you
Yeah,
can't please everyone, obviously, but
but a lot of
yeah.
people really liked it, which made me very happy
No, it
about it.
was so sick, yeah. But I mean, I guess overall it's just nothing it's impossible to make something feel out of place in Regretevator. And
Oh
I guess
yeah.
you also have like I mean it's all different of course styles and stuff, but I can't exactly pinpoint it or like what it is like exactly, but it still feels like all of them fit perfectly in a way where you still have like the style is the fact that there's so many different styles. Like I feel like that's a hard balance to strike, and I think you guys nailed it. I'm gonna be honest.
Thank you so much. It's so intriguing. I want to do so many more. Sometimes when I start with the Regretevator floor, I don't even start with the
Mhm.
mini game idea. I'm just like, fuck, I want to make like a 7-Eleven right now.
Yeah.
Like, I just start with the build and it's like, well, we have a 7-Eleven. Now, why did I do that?
There we
Let's
go.
figure that out. And then the mini game is made from there.
Oh, that's
It's,
cool. So you just like reverse engineer it in a way, pretty much.
yeah. Sometimes we'll start with the mini game, but
Mhm.
it's, not always. Definitely not always. And that's
Well, I
okay.
mean, still, it's cool. Yeah, keeps things interesting.
Well, most definitely.
Um,
Never a dull day.
never. Yeah, I'm sure. I honestly, I'm sure it's one of the most fun games to work on. Like, I would assume in Roblox.
Oh yeah.
I gotta find a
Sorry,
better
I'm
way to
like,
do
oh
this.
god, I love music so much. Actually, on
No, you're
in
good.
relation to it being like a fun game to work on, all
Uh-huh.
of the developers are like personal friends. I
Yeah.
very rarely like hire people based on, oh well, they're the industry's like, well, well, okay, this sounds messed up to say because in the description of the group it's like we're a collective of super talented scripters and builders, but like really I'll hire people based on nepotism. If you're good at what you do and you're my friend, yeah, come on, work on the game with us.
Yeah.
Um,
It seems to be working, I assume. I
it
mean,
works really, really well. It makes it like very,
yeah.
very fun, I feel like, to work on the game because I'll come up with an idea and, since we're friends, we'll just be bouncing ideas off of each other. Uh,
Yeah.
there will be like conflicts and disagreements and like, I will not lie, there have been arguments within the dev team in the past.
Ooh.
But it gets resolved very nicely. Um, and and that's good. It's beautiful.
That is good. Yeah.
Uh, yeah. Well, okay. Another thing is when I do hire people, I I always make sure I can get to know them more personally. Specifically in the dev team, I will like make sure I know them like as a friend, basically. I'll keep like
A lot
open
more genuine,
conversation
yeah.
with them. Oh yeah, I've never been rocking with like, okay, I'm your boss. I give you $20, and you will make this script exactly how I want it, and you will have no input. um, and you will not address me by my first name, because that's like fucked up. That's so evil.
Yeah.
I understand like studios function that way because they're like larger and they're providing more jobs, which is good.
Right.
But
Not
like,
everyone gets to work with their friends too. Yeah.
oh yeah, no, 100%. So I understand sometimes it's necessary, but I mean it's not necessary
Uh,
here, so why accept it?
yeah. Yeah. Exactly. All right. This is a good question. We kind of touched on this, but the second part, more of, I guess. What is your opinion on your guys' rapid success with Regretevator? And if you could go back, is there anything you would tell yourself ahead of time?
I, if I went back and I saw myself, I would. That's so messed up to say, actually, because like I'll be so honest. When I think back to my past, there isn't much that I think like, oh, I should go back and tell myself that. I think there's a few things where I'm like, hey, be nicer. That's about all I can think about. Aside from that, I probably go back in time just to scare myself, just because it sounds funny. Like, ooh, oh my god, was that a clone of me? And
Did you guys see that?
that actually would probably ruin the development of Regretevator because I get super like paranoid. Or you know what? That would probably actually that might help a lot with Regretevator. Maybe I'd make a new floor or something around that. Just be like, what if we had?
Yeah.
It does happen. Something scary will happen to me, and I'll be like, but how can we involve Regretevator in this?
How can I tie this into the game? Yeah. Yeah. Well, do you ever have occasions where like you dream something and that's like you dream an idea for like a floor or something? Has that ever happened to you? I'm just curious.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. It's actually, let me find an example now that I'm in Regretevator because I'm playing the game while we talk.
Oh yeah.
Let me find an example. I mean, there's a few
Okay.
very, very dream-esque like floors. There's some that are like vaguely based on games. Like I know Curse Cove. I based the build on that off of Half-Life Black Mesa, like the entrance area where you get into
Ooh.
the where you start to get into the
Yeah.
main game. You get off the tram. Um,
That's sick.
in terms of dreams, I'd say like hmm. There's probably dreams that other developers have had, like on the team, where they're like, "Oh, I want to kind of do this." But for me personally, I'd say like, hmm, how do I explain this? It's like I won't build or like rebuild an entire dream. I will like take aspects from it. Like I feel like the
Branch
Rock
off of it.
Park, yeah, the Rock Park was one of them that was like kind of a dream. Um,
Oh.
Suspiciously Long Room was not built by me. That one's a little dream-esque. I have a hunch that Gorilla Web might have had a dream about that because Gorilla Web built that floor, but that may not be the case. Um, Shop Space, that was, yeah, I had a dream. about like I was very into like, liminal space, weird core type
Oh
stuff,
yeah.
and I built
Mhm.
that one because I was like, that's cool. And I had like a dream. I had a vision. um yeah, there's a few. A lot of them are like dream inspired. Like I think Two Stud Camp was like a dream one. I used to be in Boy Scouts actually, so I went camping a lot. So
Mm.
I love forest environments.
Hell yeah,
um
yeah.
yeah, so that was like a little dream inspired. Um it's cool. It's
That is
very, very
cool. That
fun.
is, yeah, it's a great vibe to have in a game like that, especially.
Actually, wait, can I
Um,
leak something? Can I give you top secret information real quick?
oh yeah.
Other game developers do this too. That's not very secret, but I do know there was like a map in Evade where it was like, I think it was like a toy-based map, and
Mhm.
one of the lead devs was like, I saw this in my dream. We need to make this.
Well, yeah, yeah. That's why I was wondering because I saw Cube Inc. did an interview with Tencel,
Hmm.
um, and he said that the plate that spins around slap battles was a dream he had. So it's just like I found that so interesting, and yeah, that's why I was curious. That's so cool.
It's awesome.
You said you like liminal spaces and stuff, so I gotta ask. This is so off topic. Do you um have you seen the show Severance?
Oh, I have. 107% I have.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I
I
love
like
Severance.
literally all of my friends have never seen the show and I keep begging them to because I it's like it's I can't stop talking about it. It's
It's
so good.
good.
I just wanted to know. It's so peak.
There's
It's so
a
peak.
very specific joke. I don't know if this is niche or not in the wider community, but there's another dev on the Axolotl Sun team who really likes
Mhm.
Severance, and something that they were quoting for a very like for an extended period of time was, "What's that, Sudoku?" It's a very specific line.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
It's like,
Oh my god.
I mean, it might be Sudoku. Let's talk about that.
Oh my god, I love that show so much. No, I'm glad you've seen it. That it's just it's so peak, dude.
Oh
Another
yeah,
another person who really likes it is the RTC people.
the RTC people. Oh, they were at RDC.
Oh yeah, you got to. Oh yeah, how was RDC? I guess in general, actually.
It was awesome. I mean, I didn't get to meet the RTC people as in detail.
Mm.
But I remember at the awards show when Regretevator won, which was crazy, by the way.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
I remember, uh, I think they were saying that like I could press like send on the, Regretevators won the awards tweet. I didn't though. It ended up being Make Us, which like I
Oh
have
yeah,
no
yeah,
issue with.
yeah.
Oh, do you have a question on that topic?
Well, I mean, obviously, I that was a big thing I was gonna bring up. So I guess we could talk about it now.
Heck yeah.
The innovation awards. How have you? Because I know there's a lot of discourse around it. There always is. But
I love it. Yes.
best obby and platformer. How you guys felt after that? 'Cause that's hell of an accomplishment. That's for sure.
I think like honestly, the Ito people,
Oh yeah.
I think Ito is a very, very good game. Um, but I don't feel like it was too out of pocket to like have Regretevator get an Obby award. There's bias at play. Okay, let's be very, very transparent
Yeah.
here. There's bias at
Mhm.
play. As I am the creator of Regretevator. Of course, I would want an award. Give me, give me. But along with that, Ace Regretevator has a lot of very, very stylized obbies. So while it may not be like as mechanically complex as Ito, which I feel like if yeah, no, Ito in the book of mechanically complex, platformer like Obby, they deserve that 100%. And they have some very, very stylish, fun things with Ito. I just feel like,
But
yeah, Regretevator has some Obbies. And they're stylized
it,
and people like them.
I mean, obviously they're not. Yeah, obviously it's not your main like
Oh, the main thing?
gameplay aspect.
Yeah, no. I remember because I had some mixed feelings on it as well. I was
Mhm.
like, if I could cut the award in half and give half of it to the Ito team, I would. And I think I was talking about actually doing that. And I might still. But I have yet
Oh
to
yeah.
receive my award. like in the mail.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
so we'll see. We'll see. I'll
Yeah,
probably
guess we'll
cut it in half, post it on Twitter, be like, okay, Ito people, please reach out to me. Give me your address. I promise I won't release it. I just need to send you something. Oh, that's so threatening sounding. I just need to send you a package, okay?
I think
It's
it
a
would
nice
be even more
package.
threatening to see half of an award just show up.
Oh, it's like it's meant all in good kindness.
All
It's
good,
like, yeah,
all good faith.
because
Yeah. Well.
high key, if
Uh-huh.
Regretevator, I feel like would have been more apt to win something like casual gameplay, because I think that was an award too. It was like best casual game. I think that should have gone to Regretevator, and then Abi should have gone to Ito. But an issue with the Roblox awards is the games aren't just like blankly nominated, really. They're like, you nominate, like, okay, the people nominate them for specific categories, and this is going to sound bad, but the people the people of the world, and this is my fault, and this is
Yeah.
are fucked up and evil, and also a little bit stupid, and that's okay because I'm stupid. I am people. And the reason why I say that is because and listen, I'm not gonna blame this on anyone else, but what's the word? Well, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, no. But we were like, just nominate Regretevator. Just put it in a category you see fit. And like some people just put it in every category. So like, of course, yeah, that would result in some weird skewings, I feel like.
Yeah.
And there will be people who place it in like the appropriate categories, right?
Right.
But with the less popular categories like puzzle, Regretevator is not as strongly a puzzle game. I feel like Roblox should, with future innovation awards, make it so people just nominate the game blankly, and then like the coordinators like organize it into categories. Because like, you know, it's much easier to organize like a little council of people who all agree, like, okay, this game should be in this category, this game should be in this category. It's a lot easier to organize that than it is the general public. Because as much as I love the general public, there is a lot of times where things have happened really badly because of like, okay, well, I'm just gonna pick a random one because I don't really care about this like thing that's being voted for. I don't know.
Right.
That's so messed up to say
Right.
that the general public's stupid, because they aren't. But there are a lot of people who don't particularly care about something, and they just want something blankly. Like, they won't look into it, or they won't do a bunch of things. And like for Roblox Innovations Awards, I'm not gonna lie, it was a massive honor. It was a huge honor to be able to receive that award, right? But something I will say is like, for the average person, they're gonna see like voting for the award, right? And they're gonna be like, oh, okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter to them as much because it's like, oh, it's just an award show. I mean, it's like me hearing about the Emmys. I don't care about the Emmys.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's an award show, very prestigious, and it means a lot to a lot of people.
Right.
But it doesn't particularly matter a lot to me. So if there's open voting for that, I would just choose like, okay, Adam Sandler. Okay, I'm done. And I'm sure there would be a lot of other people doing that too.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it is the case where I feel like it'd be much nicer to have nominees, and then Roblox sorts like a big, let's say like 100 nominees or like 50 nominees. Probably not that number. That's way maybe off. But then they sort them into different categories. Like, I know Clip It. That's a game, really well made game. Like, technically super impressive. That game was nominated for Best in Audio Design, which was messing me up because like, there's audios you can use. I don't know if it's the best in audio design.
Yeah.
And it won over Pressure, which was a very big point of contention.
That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy.
When Pressure has some very, very detailed audio design. I feel like Clip It, again, it deserved an award. But there was an award for, like, technically most impressive, and it went to, like, you know, a game that, while, yes, I feel like it deserved it to an extent, or, like, at least deserved to be nominated for it, but there were more appropriate games that could have been nominated for that as well. Clip It deserves Best in Technology, but they were
Right.
nominated and won for audio design, which is like, it's TikTok. It's like
like, what?
TikTok.
Yeah.
You add like an audio
Yeah.
over a video. I mean, it's design, but it's not detailed or like super intricate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Made me very sad to not see the Pressure Devs not win the award that year. I'll be honest, there's some bias there. Cause like the Pressure Dev team is so nice. I was hanging out with one of their writers, Will, and like Zeal, of course. They were all so nice. Like, bless their hearts. I love them. But it was not they weren't happy
I get
because
what
it
you
was like they didn't get the
Yeah.
award. It's fucked
Yeah,
up.
and I think a lot of people can agree with you, like, for sure. And then what's funnier is Roblox then went ahead and killed Clip It with moments.
Right.
but-
No, right beforehand. It's like, you were nominated. Also,
Yeah.
we're making a competitor. But also
Good luck.
award.
Yeah. Maybe that was their way of like letting them go gently.
Laying them down gently.
It's like playing fetch before, you know.
Oh, that's so messed up. So playing fetch before, we gotta visit the back of the house, and there's a
yeah.
yeah.
Go to the barn, yeah.
So, Marley
well-
and Me was such a evil movie.
Yes, actually, I do agree on that. That was very messed up.
A
A lot of those dog movies are.
right? Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Apparently, it was like, there's so many like dog and cat movies where like the animals are like in danger. It's so fucked up. It's so messed up. That's why
Yes,
they
there
add no animals were harmed during this, because I
Right.
think it was like
Yeah.
Milo in something else. What is
That's what I was
movie?
just about to bring up. Yes, yeah.
It was
That-
really bad.
It's so messed up. It's so sad. Yeah.
It's so bad because you watch the
Yeah.
movie, it's like, oh, this is so cute, and you look into the development behind it, it's like, oh my god, holy
Right.
moly, this is horrible. So I'm happy there's a clarifier beforehand. So it's like,
Yeah,
okay, does
yeah.
this movie have this clarifier? Okay, it doesn't. Oh, I'm not watching it.
All right. Well, let's get to a really serious question here.
Okay.
Milk before cereal or cereal before milk? And this person spelled cereal CERAL.
Okay.
So,
So what I'm
Gotcha.
thinking,
Okay.
it depends on how okay, you've listened to like a lot of experimental music artists, I'm sure, in the past. That's like asking me, do you want to listen to, like, I don't know, do you want to listen to, what's a good example, actually? Oh dang, I'm scrolling through my
Of an
like songs on
experimental music
Spotify,
artist?
looking for an example. Do you want to listen to Pink Panthers, or do you want to listen to Death Grips today? It's like, well, Death Grips, a lot of people don't enjoy Death Grips because it's very, I feel like it's like licorice. You have to develop a taste for it.
It's
Um,
developed taste, yeah.
Very much so. Whereas Pink Panthers, it's just elegant. It's beautiful. Like, first
Right.
thing, like, it's awesome. And it's great music. It's like that. Like, do I want to pour my milk first? That's the Death Grips option, okay? Very looked down upon. Not a lot of people will respect you. And then there's, like, do I want to put my cereal in before the milk? And usually, yeah, no, it depends on my mood that day. So
It just
I-
depends on how you're feeling. Okay.
Exactly. And I love Death Grips, so cereal does not ever go first.
I can't. Okay, first of all, that's okay. And then second of all, this is the second episode in a row that Death Grips has been a main talking point.
Really?
So I don't know
Who
what's
brought that
happening.
up? I want to be friends with them.
Roblox dude last episode
Roblox
talks
dude.
about how much that he loves Death Grips. And
Roblox.
how
What does Roblox dude work on? I gotta see this.
he just does YouTube videos. Roblox dude 993 makes banger videos like movies. It's so good.
Roblox dude 993.
Yeah, I mean, there you go.
Oh,
because
okay.
I gotta he disguises them as normal Roblox videos, but then you start watching them and they're so funny. It's so good. And he even makes his own. Dude, he makes his own music too. It's so crazy. It's so crazy.
Oh wow.
Sorry.
No, that's
I'm
awesome.
connecting threads here, but I just found it so funny how Death Grips was brought up. I have to listen to Death Grips now. I have.
They're so good. Yeah, no, there's okay. Well, you're gonna listen. I'm gonna say it's so good. You're gonna listen to it and you're gonna be like,
Well, I like Aphex Twin and Duster. So I like there's like these, artists that aren't the most normal type of music, but
Aphex Twin. I feel like you can get away with Aphex Twin on like a yeah, no, Aphex Twin's pretty good though. I feel like not to say Death Grips is bad, but it's like when I heard Aphex Twin for the first time, I was like, oh yeah, this is pretty nice, and I love Aphex Twin, and like I really really like it now. Like I got way more into it, but with like Death Grips, you're gonna hear it and you're gonna be like, I didn't even know you could put a note there. Why would anyone do that? That sucks. But then you listen to it more and you're like, they were cooking. Wait a minute. I had no idea. That's why they put the note there.
Oh, that sounds like just fun music to listen to really just, I don't know, activate your mind, I guess.
Very activate your mind. I remember when I was still in school, I worked like 50% faster. Like, I'm not even joking. It's specifically in math class. Not like with writing or anything, not with gym. Surprisingly, when it like some of it sounds like exercise music. Math class. I felt like I would go like 40% faster, like 50% faster. It was great.
Well, hear me out.
Okay.
Grapes and peanuts.
I'm already on it. I'm on it already. That's the thing.
Already?
I developed this method years ago. That was the strongest point in Regretevator development, is when I had access to like almost exclusively grapes and peanuts as my food supply. Some meat in there, but almost exclusively grapes and peanuts. I was eating like PBJs. I was like just snacking on grapes. By the way, do not eat grapes on an empty stomach.
Really?
It will hurt. You're not supposed to
really?
do that.
Okay.
Yeah, your stomach's supposed to be paired. Your stomach. Oh. Your stomach's supposed to be
that's
paired
the
with something
first
else.
thing I eat when I'm hungry.
Oh. Actually, no, that is true. If you're hungry, you don't have anything to eat, your stomach will eat itself. That is true. But wow, that's grim. You didn't know that? Oh, I shouldn't say that. That's a lot to drop. But
this is like the 5th fact you dropped this episode that just blew my mind. I was like, what?
It's pretty cool.
That is cool.
But yeah, eat like a sandwich or something with grapes.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I love this question. Could you theoretically add a secret McDonald's gift card code in a map?
So like McDonald's gift card. So okay. Like, could I, am I able? And this is up to you, because I'm sure the creator of this question died a long time ago. And like, this is like, it's like, I'm your uncle. I leave this message to you. And it's like, Grandpa, I don't know what this means.
Yeah.
Also, I just switched his position in the family. My bad. One of us is confused, I'm sure.
I'm a little, yeah. You're kind of losing me there, but I think I'm getting it. I think, go on.
The creator of that question was lost in a fire, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
But,
yeah.
Yeah, is it like, am I physically able to, or would I want to?
Like, I think they're asking, can you? Can you do it? Like,
is it a request?
I guess it's a request, or is it like saying you would want to do something like that? I don't know. Interpret how you want. I don't.
Okay, so the answer. Rest in peace, answer asker, question asker. The answer is no. I would not want to do that. That's because I'm a big McDonald's hater. Food is bad, money's bad. It's got to go. However, Zaxby's or like Jersey Mike's reach out to me, and I'm being so serious.
We had a question. We didn't choose it. Maybe I should have. They asked, "Why do you love Jersey Mike so much?" So I'm assuming
I love.
You really like Jersey Mike.
There's not a stream passes. Well, okay, maybe 1 or 2 streams, but I talk about Jersey Mike's because I used to work there, And before I
Oh.
worked there, even before, I
Mhm.
love like sub sandwiches. I fucking love them, right? And from there, you might think, oh, so you probably enjoy a little bit of Subway too. Um, and while yes, that's like kind of the oh, this is messed up to say. That's kind of like the oh wow, what is I was gonna say that's like the fentanyl to Death Grip's pipeline. That's where I started. Um, but no, I feel like I've grown very distant from Subway. I taste it now and it's like, oh, this is trash. I mean, if I
Oh wow.
really need a sub sandwich, I'll go to them. All right. I will
Mm,
go to them. Uh but aside from that, no. No, no.
I
I'm not a
wow.
Subway fan. I love Jersey Mike's
I
though.
I have Subway at least 2 times a week, and I have oh god, I've never had Jersey Mike's
Oh,
ever.
I've been criticized for this because there's a lot of Subway enjoyers who are like, but Jersey Mike's is just the same thing, but it's more expensive. No, no, it's not.
Mm.
Okay, I worked
Mhm.
in a Jersey Mike's. We cook all of that bread fresh, except for the gluten-free stuff, but no one gets that. Um, we cook all of the bread fresh. All of the like meat and ham is sliced fresh, which Subway started doing because they want to compete, and I know they want to compete. Um, but everything there is fresh. It's good. All of the tomatoes in the morning are,
Uh-huh.
let's just say, they're chopped in a good way. Um, like in a great way, actually. They're freshly chopped in the morning. Onions as well. Everything
Fully
there
washed.
except for like maybe
Uh-huh.
the oregano, right? And the salt. We don't have salt mines right next to, right next to your local Jersey Mike's. But it is mostly fresh. It is probably the freshest you can get, and it's good. It it's a treat, I will say. I don't get it every day because it's expensive, and when I do get it, I get two large subs. Not because I like
Mm.
eat all of that in one sitting, but because I savor it. I'll eat like half of
Nice.
it's like you eat one fourth at a time. I'll eat them over the course of 4 days, and it is so good. It is so good.
It's like rations. I do that. I
It's
do that
meal
too, but
prep.
I only do 2 days. I don't 4 day. I feel like after the fourth day, like the sub would just kind of be ruined by it. It kind of gets soggy after a while.
You see, I yeah.
But oh well. I mean, it's still
Yeah.
it tastes good. I'm sure.
It tastes very good. It's delicious. They also, if you listen, if you don't like bread, they'll let
Mm.
you have the sandwich without the
Oh,
bread and they make it into like a salad. It's great.
oh, that's cool.
It's really cool. It's
It
delicious.
actually does sound good.
I have
Wow.
like a token order at Jersey Mike's too. I want to get fucking okay. Apologies for my
Mhm.
manners there. I want to get rich and famous, okay? I want to get super rich. I
Uh-huh.
want to get super famous. Not because I want money, not because I want notoriety. No, I want a Jersey Mike's sub sandwich. You can go in there and you're like, give me the Yeucc, okay? And that'll
The
be
Yeucc special.
the Yeucc special. It's a number 13 spicy Italiano, right? Okay?
Ooh.
And it's Mike's Way, and you also get bacon on there. It's like almost everything's on there
What?
except for like banana peppers.
Oh yeah, no. Oh
Yeah,
god, if you like banana peppers, leave. If
I
you
mean
don't,
it's okay if you
go.
do, but
Bye.
I was definitely not something I'm looking for. Not a banana pepper fan. Do you? I feel like it
I
is like the death
no.
grips of food ingredients.
I love the connection. No, I also don't like. Do you like olives though? Do you like olives?
You're really gonna like what I say next. I feel like olives are the fentanyl to death grips, like olives to banana peppers of sandwiches, and that's true.
That's true. That is true.
um.
That is
Oh,
true.
I don't like olives though on sandwiches. No, I'm a little
Yeah, yeah,
basic.
me neither. I don't like olives either. I usually just get from Subway. I just get lettuce, American cheese, pepperoni, cucumbers, and that's it. That's all I get. That's
See,
all I
now
get.
that's solid. That is a great order. Um,
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I
with me
thought.
personally, I will say
Uh-huh.
olives. When I think about olives, it reminds me of I was a little bit younger. It was my birthday, and my mom was out, right? So she wasn't at home, but she'd ordered me a pizza.
Mm.
And I remembered this pizza had like every ingredient on it. including olives. Like any ingredient you could get except for anchovies, it was on there. Or like every vegetable ingredient, you know.
Yeah.
And so I was eating it, and it was pretty good, but it was like a salad on bread. You know, aside from the pasta sauce, pizza sauce. It was really good, but as I was eating it, I bit into something, and it was like a bone.
Oh.
Right? Because I was
What?
like, it was like, what? Ugh.
Oh God.
I mean, so
awful.
there was something behind asking for your pizza to be boneless. Like, I think there's some merit in that.
Yeah.
It was
I
like
would.
a little
I would
chicken
hope
bone.
Oh God. Oh no.
Isn't that awesome?
So gross. That's so cool. I didn't know. I didn't know they were actual beings that you have to like slaughter to make pizza. But you know.
Right? It's crazy.
Okay.
But it's delicious. And you have no idea. Oh, that's another thing with Jersey Mike's. I would kill someone. I feel like I would kill at least one person per Jersey Mike's large sub. That's so messed up though, because that means I equivalent someone's life to like $13.
Yeah.
Because that's how much like a large sub is. It's like $13 to $16.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's not true. That's not true. I don't equivalent it to $13 to $16. I equivalent it to a great sandwich.
Well, all I hear now, like all I've heard from your Jersey Mike's spiel is that it's chopped, it's washed, and it's murderous and expensive. So
the tomatoes, the
know.
onions, those are chopped and washed. And trust me, in a very good way, they're chopped and washed. The bread is not chopped or washed unless you ask to chop it.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, you cut it into pieces.
They don't wash it.
I mean, I'd hope not. That'd be soggy and poisonous because it'd be like, well, no. It wouldn't be
like
poisonous.
moldy?
Yeah, well, yeah, if you let it sit for too long.
Yeah. Yeah, that would not be fun.
It's like, God, man. I just love Jersey Mike sandwiches. It's so
this
good.
episode is not sponsored by Jersey Mike's. Please keep that in
I've
mind.
never been
Do not
sponsored
sue
or
me.
reached out to buy them, which is disappointing.
That's crazy, actually. Yeah.
They better. This is why I need to
You
become
got-
rich and famous.
The day I see you tweet that you guys are doing a Jersey Mike's floor, I swear to God, it's gonna be.
That's something Roblox asked me about. Their employees have reached out to me. They're like, is there like a specific
you serious?
sponsorship we can, like, yeah. They'll ask me like, are there specific sponsorships, you know, you're interested in? And every single time I'm like, get me Jersey Mike's, get me Scrub Daddy, then we'll talk. Give me Hatsune Miku as well, please. Give me Sega.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I would love that.
Yes. Speaking of floors in Regretevator, so this is a question I don't understand it, so this is all you. Like literally, I think 15% of all the questions were this: can you add a grow a gubby floor?
Oh, what? That was 15% of all of the questions we're asking about Grow a Gubby?
That, and then I'd say what your favorite color is, but let's go with that one.
What's your favorite color? Well, and cut this out and put this in the exclusive cut, but my favorite color is orange.
Orange?
Orange and
Oh,
purple.
yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, orange. Oh, that's a cool
You know what that ties back into?
What?
Legal crack cocaine.
What?
Grapes
What?
and peanuts.
Oh my God.
It's
Oh my
orange.
God.
It's purple. It's good. It's so good.
I better like like ascend to another plane of existence after having grapes and peanuts at the same time. Because
It's actually,
oh my God.
it's a pretty mild experience. Like, you'll go on a little walk, you'll have grapes and peanuts, you'll be like, you know what? I feel like I can get a sizable amount of work done today. And then you do, and then at the end of the day, you're like, wow, knowing that I experienced a day like that, it kind of does hit like, it's really good. It's a great feeling. You feel very productive.
Equates to crack.
For me, it feels like crack. It's like, oh, that was a super productive day. I feel great.
That is a good feeling. That's a great feeling to like end a day feeling productive. Yeah. I can see that.
Some people have said that, like, specifically retired people have said that, like, you know, humans just want to work. I don't think that's true. We as people, we just want to do something, and feel like there was something at the end of that something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. It's not fair assumption. Yeah.
Like,
Uh
oh yeah, grow Gubby floor.
oh yeah.
I can't even say get me in contact with the creator of Gubby, because like I do have contact with the creator of Gubby.
Oh,
I could very well make a grow a Gubby floor. I don't even want to say no to it, and I don't want to say yes to it as a joke. All right. When I say I don't want to say yes to it as a joke, because like I'm okay. So when you say 15% of the questions, you said they were like,
it's a floor or asking why you love that game so much, because I think somebody was like, or why I just know in general, Grow a Gubby was like weirdly brought up like a big amount, and I did not understand why.
well, it's a good game. It's made by people who care really about what they're working on.
Oh, that's cool.
No, it's not.
Oh, what?
It's not at
You
all.
Oh
did,
man,
yeah.
I was really hopeful there.
I was being very
Oh.
facetious here. The game sucks, to be so genuine, and I don't even mean that in a shill type way. I don't mean like, oh, it sucks so bad, you should play it. No, do not play Grow a Gubby. I will go in game, pretend I like it, play it, buy a bunch of like admin abuse game passes to demotivate anyone else from playing it, and then I will leave.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because it's one of those games where like you can pay to kill the whole server, and it's a progression-based game too.
God.
So it's like a Gario. You build like your Gubby mass. What I do is I join, and like yeah, the developer gets some money, but it's very like short-sighted, because it's like I'll join a server with a bunch of people, and I will kill everyone. They'll try to get revenge on me by buying their own game pass, and then I will like. I'll get revenge on them again, get all of my mass back, and then run around and just kill everyone in the server, and then people just give up on it. They don't play the game, they don't come back, because it's like I wasted all my money for no reason. And they don't come back. And it's great. I hate the game so much. I hate it so strongly.
So that's what you do in your free time. Okay.
I hate on slop games.
You just hate on slop games. That you are doing some great work though. It's
got to be some
honorable.
form of like public service.
yeah. You medal honor over here. Good. That's incredible.
But in terms of like making a Grow a Gubby floor, genuinely, I would be semi interested in it, because like I have a lot of respect actually for the creator of Gubby, like a lot. Yes, a ton of respect.
Oh well, yeah. Creator Gubby, yeah.
Yeah, they're chill as hell. They're super nice. They're just hanging out.
Shout out, yeah.
Yeah, massive shout out. I have a lot of respect for the creator of Gubby, and because I know how it is to get a character that gets really popular, and then it becomes like the icon of I hate this thing, kill it now. Because there are people like that. It's so messed up. So yeah, I have a lot of respect for the creator of Gubby. And for me personally, you know what? I would not mind paying the respects to them, and I think a good way to do that is some Gubby floor, or like, you know, something involving Gubby. And if what the people want is Grow a Gubby, then you know, as it has been said before, let them eat cake, let them grow a Gubby.
Let them grow a Gubby. Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
I have a lot of respect for the people.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Okay. Oh shoot. Okay. I guess. All right, this is a good one. How hard is it to manage such a big game or community?
Terrifying.
Terrifying. I
know you said how hard is it, but it is. It's not tough to a terrifying extent. Like, I'm not an air traffic controller. I'm nowhere near under air traffic controller pressure. But there is a lot of, and no, this is not involving the fish. There's a lot of pressure. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure. People like. You wouldn't think there'd be as much pressure for like a silly little elevator game, because like you hop on, you play, it's like, oh, that's fun. But dude,
Right.
Sometimes when you like make an update, people get ravenous. That's something I've learned about gamers, dude. Gamers don't read, and gamers are evil. Okay, gamers, yeah,
Gamers
gamers,
don't look up. Gamers don't read. Got it.
yeah, gamers don't look up. Gamers don't read. Have you heard my 10 commandments about gamers before?
No, wait. Let's hear it.
I don't have all 10 yet, but I'm collecting them slowly over time as I learn more
Oh, okay.
things about like gamers in general. Gamers, myself included, we don't look up. Some of the notes on like we have a floor in Regretevator, which is like a maze floor where you have to find notes. Some of the notes are just straight up on the ceiling because people will walk past it and just miss it, even though it's blatantly in the light, just on the ceiling.
Well, that's a tale as old as time with like prop hunt and stuff. It's just, yeah,
Gamers
it just
don't
for
look
some
up.
reason, up is not the way to go. I don't know why. No one. Really, I mean, I'm a victim of that too. I do the same exact thing. Yeah.
It's yeah, gamers don't look up, gamers don't read, and this is a tale I am very familiar with because like you cannot if you're going to teach a player how to play your game and you put text on their screen, if they can already just get into playing the game and they're moving around, they will skip it and ignore it. I am also like I do this. I'm not free from this. Gamers don't read. So you have to lead them with like a trail of breadcrumbs, like they're a mouse going through a maze.
With the key. Yeah.
You literally know. And like I love it when keys jingle, okay? Jingle all the keys in the world around me. That's good game design. That's awesome game design actually. So my hot take is yeah, gamers don't read, gamers don't look up. If you are a game designer, you're trying to teach a player your game. And another thing with like giving them a thing of text is you have to translate it, and don't even try with AI, right? Because if you AI translate it, it doesn't work out well. Actually, it's something very frustrating. Roblox does like auto translation, right? Which I believe has some AI things going on with it, which I'm not very fond of. But we have our like own manual translation team for like Spanish, for example. God bless Hugo Sierra. He's the lead of the Spanish translation team, and hopefully the lead of just translation in general. Like he's gonna have like a whole, packet basically for future translators and translator teams.
Oh, that's cool.
He's awesome. But he translated like all the lines in the game. But Roblox sometimes just straight up doesn't let you replace a line of text, or it doesn't let you delete a line of text. And it's very weird because sometimes a line will be translated and it'll just like still be auto translated. Like it was manually translated. It was put into the system like, hey, do not auto translate this. Here's the manual translation. This is the good one. Use this. And it'll still auto translate it. It just doesn't care. It just,
What?
it sucks. It sucks so bad. So like I remember when we released our like Spanish translation update, we got a lot of complaints saying like, "Oh, you're scam artists. You just put this through like a Google Translate or something." And it's like, no, not at all.
Yeah.
We had manually translated by like a group of a few people, who like, trust me, they know Spanish, and they like all checked each other. So unless we have a group of scammers, then. Me not know. But like, yeah, I checked and it's like, yeah, it's giving out different lines than what was like translated. And that's due to auto translation, which is so frustrating.
So weird. That's crazy.
Yeah. So we're making our own like system for translation stuff. 'Cause like,
That's cool.
yeah. I mean, that's what you gotta do. I mean,
To fight the AI having a mind of its own. Yeah.
yeah. And it's just like, I don't know.
It's
Language
so
is a very
weird.
nuanced thing, so to put an AI behind that is really dangerous, I feel like, in a lot of scenarios.
Yeah,
It has
exactly. That's
very
very
dangerous potential. Communications,
true. Yeah.
important. They're doing auto translation for Roblox chat, and I get the visions like, let's break down language barriers, but like, you're really not actually. In some cases, you're making them a lot worse. Because could you imagine being like, okay, well, there are a lot of like language rules and things, and I may not explain this the best, but a language rule that is nuanced and important is commas are very important. And a lot of languages use commas. But, and I don't know if this is true or not, So correct me if I'm wrong. Take this with a grain of salt. Don't believe me on this, but
God,
take
here we
this as an example.
Uh-huh.
You know the whole thing of let's eat, comma, grandpa, versus
Yes,
let's eat,
yeah, yeah.
grandpa. In a
Uh-huh.
different language, there's other ways around that, I'm sure, right?
Uh-huh.
So if you have an AI go through and like try to figure that out, the different nuances of how to go about that in another language, you could get some really messed up things,
Yes, yeah.
which is like
yeah.
bad.
Horrible
It's,
miscommunication.
yeah,
Yeah.
because like, listen, I was like young and on the internet, and
Mhm.
something I know about being young and on the internet is, dude, children should not be on the internet. A lot of the time, 9 times out of 10, 14-year-olds, 13-year-olds should not be on like Discord in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
Because me being on Discord at like 13 and 14, oh, it's evil. And that extends to some things with communications on Roblox, right? So with having like a lot of younger kids on Roblox, uh, you need to handle things that like that with delicacy. Uh,
Yeah.
Making sure they don't get sent messages that are very, very messed up, which
Right.
AI is not
Exactly.
known for.
Yeah, yeah.
AI is
Yeah,
not
no.
known for its great moderation.
Yeah.
Um, but I feel like
Yeah.
some moderation things have just been pushed off to AI, which I think is like, well, I feel like there's
It's
some
scary.
cases like auto mod, like obviously there's no need to be mentioning uh, genitalia on Roblox. You don't need that on Roblox. You can auto mod
Right.
that. But in cases of like more nuanced things where people are trying to bypass words, uh, versus, this person's just trying to clarify something or like,
Mhm.
say something completely unrelated. Uh, it's very, again, it's very, very nuanced. Uh, like, and I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, but I might be able to. I'm not too sure about their like content stuff.
Yeah,
But I
sure, go ahead.
remember when I was younger, I there were like exploiters and some very, very mean people. Well, not like
Mm.
exploiters, but like, some just mean people in my game who would call me a whore. And the way
What?
they would do
Really?
it is, yeah, they would just say they would do the contraction of who are.
Oh.
Yeah. Um, so like, who are you? Who, yeah.
Right.
They would do that
Yeah.
contraction because without the apostrophe, it just says whore. So if you miss it, it just looks like the word whore. Now, you can't auto
Yeah.
mod that, and moderating that requires human nuance. You can't ban
Right.
every person who says who are, and you
Yeah,
can't,
exactly.
like, completely ignore it because, like, that's, come on. I mean, come on.
It's
There's a lot
not
of
great.
bad
Yeah.
things, yeah, with
Yeah.
that on you know, a primarily children's platform. As much as Roblox
Right.
wants to age it up to a more mature audience, there's still a lot of issues with that.
Oh, yeah.
Um, yeah, but then you can't also give it to an AI who will basically randomly pick which one to warn for and which one not to warn for.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, it's
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, because like you can't detect really well in some like combat games, or maybe you can in combat games, but like in some games you can't really detect well as an algorithm if a player's getting mad or not.
Like yeah,
Um,
you just don't have that nuance. Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, like as an example, if you
Yeah.
wanted to stop people from getting angry and saying mean things, you can't really
Mm-hmm.
do that effectively. I don't
Exactly.
know. AI and language, they don't mix for moderation, they don't mix for
Mm-hmm.
translation. They're bad. I was kind of all over the place with that, but basically what it
No,
dumbs
that's
down
a
to is
yeah.
AI
Go
bad.
ahead.
Me no like.
Yeah, bad.
Yeah.
me, me no like, kind of like, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
it's
Uh,
true.
all right. Well, I'll keep that in mind. We split the videos into chapters, so this chapter will be your AI bad. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna okay. I'm gonna run fast through a couple of these questions just to
Sweet.
get through them. So what would you do with $1 million?
Eat it. See how much of it I can eat before I throw up and then donate the rest to charity.
That's all right. That's a great answer.
Thank you.
What is the most challenging part about developing a game?
The most challenging part of developing a game is Okay, concepting is the
Mhm.
easiest. I see so many Roblox game startups. They're like, oh, and here are my characters, and here are my map ideas, and here's how
Right.
this would work. And they make a big, massive plan, and then they're like, any scripters interested in working for free? I can't pay. I'm a minor.
Oh my god.
And then the project is dead in the water because they're not willing
Oh,
to learn programming or development or
all
modeling.
bark, no bite. Yeah.
Yeah, basically. So I'd say the hardest part of development is getting into it, like learning the skills required for development. Once you're there, you're basically good to go. The only annoying thing from there are like bug fixes.
Mm.
Memory leaks suck, but eventually that is a part of just getting into programming. Eventually you'll just know a lot better. You'll get better at preventing them, so it won't become as large of an issue later on in your like programming career. Um,
Gotcha.
yeah, so I
It's
just
always
learning
learning.
the skills. Yeah, learning is is
Gotcha.
is a beast.
Yeah. Yeah. That is. I'm sure that is the biggest hurdle for sure.
Oh yeah, learning new skills. It's also the most fun part though, learning new things. And then,
That's
you know,
true.
experimentation after that is really fun.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. See what you can do with those skills. Exactly.
Yeah, that's like the Pink Panthers to Death Grips like pipeline. No one talks about that pipeline. Everyone talks about
That,
fentanyl death grips. No one talks about Pink Panthers to death grips. It's really
no,
awesome.
that I I'm sure they'll talk about it now. Um, there were there were things. Oh, this is okay. This is phrased. Hold on, weirdly. Were there things that you would like to add to Regretevator, but couldn't because of whatever? Okay, so like, were there things you've ever wanted to add to Regretevator, but
Mhm.
couldn't?
Um, Hatsune Miku.
Mm,
Well, actually, okay, I'll be honest here. When it comes to a lot of
mhm.
collaborations and a lot of copywritten content, there's actually
Yeah.
not a huge temptation for me to put directly it into the game. Um, it is usually more fun to, I don't know if this is messed up to say, it's pretty fun to be denied like being allowed to add that because okay, now we get to make our own original spin on it. I prefer to do our own original spin on
Oh,
it. Like
okay.
obviously, in a recent example actually is the Baldi's Basics floor. We
Mm,
weren't rejected by Mistman for like being able to add a Baldi type floor. Um, we just didn't get a response back. But we still really like the style and the gameplay of Baldi's Basics, and we were interested in doing something similar to it because, like, high key, it's fun. I love
yeah.
doing fun things, and that
Hmm.
that is a fun thing. Um,
You're right.
so for me personally, uh, things I've been tempted to add to the game, blood, actually blood.
Really?
Yes, I love killing people. uh,
But yeah,
no,
just gore in general, I assume. Yeah. Okay.
gore in general. Like more nuanced topics. When it
Uh-huh.
comes to lore, definitely we add some, but we obviously can't add all of them because, like it's some things you just don't put on Roblox. There's an
Yeah.
appropriate time and a place, and I know a lot of people will cross that line sometimes. Sometimes I don't think that line should be crossed. But yeah, we want to handle some more serious nuanced topics, which is that is a motivator for wanting to move off of Roblox to make games on Godot. Again, I know Roblox is trying to become more mature, but in my heart of hearts, I do really feel like children should not be on the internet, but you cannot stop children from being on the internet.
Very true.
So you need
Yeah.
to create spaces that are safe and healthy for children to be in, which I feel like Roblox served an important role in that. But
Mm.
it sucks because Roblox demon moderation from the underworld. Let's be honest.
Yes.
Um, which this is known. This has been ranted about by so many different people. Um, yeah, and that's fate. Uh,
That's fair. Yeah.
yeah. So we don't put it on Roblox. Yeah,
Well,
gore. That's
that's fair. Yeah, that's totally fair. I mean, well, I was gonna talk about the move off of definitely a talking point, but I'll save that for the end.
Mhm. Yeah.
Before I did want to bring up something though, because you did like, of course, in terms of gore and stuff. I think this is just personally something I wanted to say, like my personal interest about
Mhm.
Regretevator is the fact you guys are so you're able to so seamlessly blur the line between silly, go happy and just like fun and just, you know,
Mhm.
happy vibes, but also this horror and this dread, right? Like
I
this
love
spooky
it
aspect.
so much.
Mixing those two, you do
Yeah.
it so seamlessly. That's, I think, my favorite aspect of Regretevator. Like
Thank you
how
so much.
what inspires that? I don't know.
Okay. So I'm sure, and the answer isn't Sprunky, okay, before I say this. But you know Sprunky, right?
Yes, yeah.
I'm sure you know Sprunky. I know you know Dandy's World. I know you know like
Yep.
Doki Doki Literature Club. These are very classic,
Yes.
like kind of, oh, it looks so silly, but it's so scary type of games.
Right.
When I was much younger, I loved that trope so much, and I still enjoy it like a fair bit. Uh, but it has kind of like it's kind of
Yeah.
yeah, it's worn
Got
off.
old?
Yeah, it's gotten
Gotcha.
old for me. So I feel like the type of game I enjoy a lot more now are like games that are like directly horror, right? Or games that are like not horror or like not scary games necessarily, but if you start digging into the deeper parts of the game or you start doing very specific things, you can find like a cavern of deeper lore and
Yeah.
more scary and like, you know, spooky elements. And
Exactly.
it creates, yeah, I feel like it creates a great environment for, you know, exploration in a game. Um,
Yeah.
and like, I don't know, if you like the game, you can be like, hey, you know, you've family, you have friends, you want to show them it, but you don't want to like scare them off with a bunch of scary stuff. You just play it
Right.
casually with them and like show them all the lighthearted elements. There's not like a worry about like, okay, before we get into this next topic, I gotta warn you, there's a lot of blood, a lot of people are
Mhm.
dying, and it's really scary.
Yeah,
Cause like,
there's a
yeah,
fine line for sure. Yeah.
very much
Yeah.
so. And
Yeah.
something I want to do with Regretevator going forwards is I
Uh,
want to, yeah, implement more. Like we added effects a while ago, and recently,
uh,
or like a month or two ago, we added like, you know, you can combine effects to get like new effects. Like those are like I forgot what they're called. It's basically you get like two effects and it gives you one new good effect. But my ideal is like you can collect specific effects in the order to try and dig up a deeper story or to be able to get access to scarier content or things that
that's
are
cool.
like, you know, a little bit spookier.
A little spooky. Yeah.
Yeah. That way like players who aren't really, you know, as on board with some scary stuff can enjoy the game regularly, but people who want it and want to really I don't know if this is messed up to say. They want the thrill of like looking deeper into something and they find out something dark and like twisted and oh
Something they shouldn't have. Yeah, like it feels
yeah,
like they shouldn't have.
having
Yeah.
the feeling of like oh I discovered something secret and like I shouldn't have you feel like a
Yeah.
real investigator. You feel like
Yeah.
it- it's a lot more immersive than just oh well the game linearly just led me into oh but it's Sonic.exe it's I thought this was just Sonic but it's scary Sonic.
Right. It's not the bait and switch. It just coexists. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's deep in the game. Well, you know, one of my favorite examples on Roblox from like a while back that
Hmm.
did that is
The normal
ironically enough
elevator.
the normal elevator. Yeah, with
Exactly.
Gavin's secret. Yeah.
I
It's so
met
good.
the creator of the normal elevator at RDC.
Oh yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. They're so nice. I hugged them. It was so
Really.
amazing just to see, yeah, no, do the Harlem Shake like in person. Uh, it was
The
great.
power, the pure power.
It was like, dude, now do the Harlem Shake.
Uh,
They're awesome. Um,
yeah.
I have a lot of respect for Now Do the Harlem Shake. We also talked about Max the dog from The Secret Life of Pets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
because
random.
you think so, right? Well, and it is.
Right.
But there was a lot of people like, for some reason, replying to me, and you know now do the Harlem Shake with just pictures of Max the dog from The Secret Life of Pets, and we still don't know
So you
why.
guys
And
You guys were able to bond over that. That's sweet.
yeah, right.
That's so strange.
It's kind of beautiful. This is what I mean when I don't
Yeah.
think the people are stupid. The people know things we clearly do not.
Yeah,
There are
exactly.
giant groups of people out there who are just like, they know secrets. There are
They do.
things
It's a
that I
hive
will
mind.
never know about. The people are not stupid ever,
Exactly.
but sometimes groups of people can be a little silly.
Just a little
Just a
little like
little,
questionable.
a little
Yeah.
foolish, yeah.
A little bit. A little bit. Lost Fish asks on the opposite side of the previous question. What is your favorite part about being a developer?
My favorite part of being a developer, the very basic and true. Listen, I won't lie. This is true. The very basic answer is being able to do what I love for a living. If you do what you love for work, you don't work a single day in your life, and that is true. Things can get stressful, but even so, I love working on the game so much. like so much. I love interacting
Yeah.
with the community sometimes. I have a lot of fun. It's what can I say? I've never worked a day in my life unless it was really stressful, in which case that was a work day.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've worked like a few days out of my life, technically, if we're
Just
if
a
we're
few,
going by
yeah.
that.
Yeah. Here and there.
I work
Yeah,
actually it's
that's-
kind of messed up. Outside of like enjoyment of things, I work every single day.
Just like nonstop. You're always working on something.
I in the past like 2 years, I've probably had a cumulative like week to 2 weeks where I've done nothing.
Oh. Wow. Holy
Uh,
cow.
Probably just like a week though.
I do have a really good there's a really good question that somebody asked, and I'm super excited to ask. But there's one more. I guess I don't know if we talked. I can't remember if we talked about this. But what is your workflow when creating new characters or NPCs for Regretevator? I find it difficult to come up with unique character designs and personalities.
Um, Dang, this is so messed up to say. I don't know if this is messed up to say. Um, Everything that okay, actually I know you okay, wow, this is a big one. This is how do I explain this? Okay. I struggled a long time with never feeling like I was ever truly creative. Uh and nothing about me has changed. My outlook on it has changed. Um Everything you make will be derivative to some extent. There's nothing bad with taking inspiration from specific character designs or games you're interested in. Uh, yeah, things will always be derivative to some extent. Me personally, with like designs I've made, they are derivative or inspired off of people I've met in real life, things about myself, things with just things I find funny. Mazel, the mouse character, I saw a reaction image of the I don't know what that like mouse character is called. It was like a 3D mouse character. They have like a bow on. They're like a ballerina, I think. But I saw a reaction image with that character, and I was like, I saw them, and I was like, you know what? That is a really fun design, and I remembered seeing that when I was younger. I want to make my own character vaguely inspired by this, but also a little bit inspired by Spy vs. Spy, because I love Spy vs. Spy, especially when I was younger.
Yeah.
So what I did is Mazelle's like a mouse without a nose, basically. A lot of people ask if she's like a mouse or a bird. I say she's like a murd, because like, you know. 'Cause she's a little bit of both. It's up to communication, up to your interpretation of whichever you'd like. Yeah. So it's like very, very inspired by like just like I don't know. A lot of my character designs are very inspired by things I'll see around. Like Bive's a character I made. With Bive, I was at school in art class, and I had not cut my hair in a very, very long time. And I hadn't had like a stylist or anyone like help me with it. So my hair was just everywhere. And it was really long. So I just like messing with my hair, and it was like not spiky necessarily, but it was sticking everywhere. And I was like, you know what? I want to make a character entirely made of hair.
Oh
Um,
yeah, okay.
and around that time, I was
That's
also
cool.
experiencing a lot of very, very anxious, very scared thoughts. Um, and I still do. I still have some anxieties and stuff. So you know, now you have Bive, who's a very, very like anxious, like character who's fully made of
Yeah.
hair and is a little bit like Bigfoot. um, but yeah, no, she's fun. uh, so
Well,
like
that's
just
cool. Yeah, you take a lot of inspiration from your life and and yeah,
100%. Jalba's another one I made. That's just like a smiley face, and then I put it on like the body of a blue alien. No specific alien design, just a blue alien.
just a blue alien. Yeah,
It's awesome.
and then and now they're
Yeah,
people really connect with those characters,
people
and
really, really
it's
like
really
them.
cool. Yeah,
So I don't know. Have fun with it. Put a little bit of yourself in your characters.
yeah.
And don't worry about like when people see the characters, they will see your inspirations. That's not a bad thing. That doesn't make you unoriginal, unless you are ripping the design, and I mean ripping the design. Uh, you should be fine. I mean, Mazel is like, while she's very, very heavily inspired off of, I think it's like Angelina Ballerina. It was the character. Um, and it's you can see it. Angelina Ballerina is like a white mouse who has like a pink bow and like a pink outfit, but
Mhm.
Angelina Ballerina has a tail and a nose and isn't like 2 feet tall and isn't from hell. Like you can make things to differ yourself, and it doesn't even have to like design wise. I don't know. They're very interesting. They're also inspired. Like Mazel was inspired by a lot of Deltarune and Undertale, uh, you know,
Oh, cool. Yeah,
inspirations. I don't know. So have
yeah,
fun with it. Just throw things at the
yeah.
wall. It
Go crazy. Yeah,
doesn't have to be
exactly.
good. You don't have to like it. Just start throwing things at the wall.
Okay, this is a
What's up?
fabulous question. I love this question. And I guess this will connect as a whole to, I guess, this whole later half of the discussion. So kind of to close things off.
Yeah.
Uh, this was asked by, oh, I really hope I'm not saying this wrong, Bleer Eyes. So thank you for your question.
Ooh, Blue
'Cause
Eyes.
I really like it. Do you have an end goal for Regretevator? Though it's fitting for the theme, I doubt it's going to be worked on forever. Is there a certain point story-wise or gameplay-wise you'd like everything to lead up to?
Uh, hmm. Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah. I thought about this for a
Okay.
while actually, and even with the game itself, it has infinite nature. That's like an advertising point in some cases for the game. That it's
Mhm.
like, oh, it's infinite. You can do whatever you want. There's things around everywhere. Which is ironic for the discussion we had about replayability earlier. But
Oh, yeah, yeah.
yeah, um, it is like, how do I put it? In terms of Regretevator, having an end goal, I think our end of the project will come with the shorts. The shorts will tie into the game, and
Mm,
events that happen in the shorts will ideally also occur in game. And once we reach like a story resolution, yep, that's it. That's just. I mean, aside from like
wow.
some gameplay changes and things, we might do a season 2 if we're feeling crazy and it's like insanely
Yeah.
profitable or whatever.
Right.
And as long as I still enjoy the project, yeah.
Okay,
um,
that's totally fair. Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
little tie-in with the shorts, but the shorts are going to be going on for a while because there's so many
Okay.
characters to flesh out and clarify.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
it's like there was a game I played recently called No, I Am Not Human, and I feel like it fleshes
Oh,
out their characters very, very well. Have you seen that game?
yeah, yeah.
I love
Very,
that.
very, very deep. Yeah.
I think something that's so magical about the game, though, is don't get me wrong, they have a lot of dialogue,
Mm,
but they have so many characters, and they have like a fair amount of dialogue, but they don't have like a ridiculous like 3,000,000,000 dialogue chains, but they're still able to flesh out the characters non-linearly, it feels like, because I mean it's a choice-based game.
Right.
They're like able to flesh out these characters and like their life stories and things very, very well, to a point where like I'm pretty satisfied with like how much I've learned about the characters. And I don't know, that's magical. So it's semi an off note, but the goal is to develop and give backstory, context to all the characters, and wrap up the larger narrative we have going.
Yeah. No, I mean it surprised me. I mean, your answer did surprise me. It does sound like that's sooner than I thought. I'm gonna be honest.
It sounds soon, but like
It sounds soon. Yeah.
no, we're only getting started. It's so messed up.
Okay.
It's
That's
so
cool. That's
messed
cool.
up.
Yeah.
It's another mindset I've had with like, oh, I'm only getting started. I'm at the start of my life, but I feel like, you ever be working on things for so long where you're like, God, I feel like this has been going on forever, and I'm so proud that this happened, but like, God, I know I'm just getting started. I know there's just still so much more for me to do. And I don't mean that in a bad way,
Right.
like, oh, I have to do so much more. But like,
Right.
understanding like, okay, what you've reached, this achievement you made is not your final end goal. There's still so much more you want to do.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
make it happen.
Yeah.
Basically.
I mean, you only got so much. Not to sound morbid, but you do. You only got so much time, and
yeah.
you got to make the most of it. That's for sure.
Well, that actually is so messed up because I'm at the start of my life, right? I'm new to the world. You are as well.
Right.
I feel like there's too much time. I feel like I'm doing
Okay.
too much sometimes, but to keep myself motivated, I gotta tell myself, nope, you can't stop now. You gotta keep going. You still have other things to do, because like you know this would be really cool to do, and you can't exactly like do that if you just like, dust off your hands and just stop working on the thing. Yeah, no, that's something I've had, because that actually wraps into the story about the Sun experiment. It started doing really, really well, and I just didn't work on it. I didn't do anything with it. I, for some reason, felt satisfied, like, okay, Albert played my game, I'm done.
That's
And
end goal.
I felt like after the fact of not updating it, obviously people stopped playing it. But additionally, I just felt dissatisfied with like, I'm not proud of this project. I'm not happy with it. I stopped way too soon on it. And so that game's being worked on as well. I have like three active projects, but there's like 10 games in the backlog that are seriously going to be worked on. Probably more.
Yeah.
So again,
That's
ideas.
sick. Yeah.
It's so messed up when someone comes up to us, like, me and some of the other developers being like, is Axolotl Sun looking for idea guys? It's like, no, we don't want any more ideas. I hate ideas. We're always getting them, and they're always so cool, but we can never execute them because we have to work on them.
Right.
It's the easiest part, I feel like.
I could totally get that. Yeah.
It's so messed up.
I mean, well, you also have been public about, experiments outside of Roblox. How's, that been? Like other development platforms, I mean.
Well, actually, I think this ties very well into the shorts because, well, I know it's Roblox based. Those are going to start moving outside of Roblox things. For Infected and for like, Party Noob and other characters like that, yes, that'll still be very Roblox based. But for other characters like Split and Bive who aren't necessarily inherently Roblox characters, developments outside of Roblox have been going great. We've been getting new processes, like we've been figuring out better how to go about just making shorts and writing stories and doing things outside of Roblox, just like the formatting of like getting everyone what they need to do and having knowledge of these new programs and things like Godot. Man, Godot is so interesting. Off topic, did you know, and I may be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I believe part of the Amazing Digital Circus is rendered in Unreal? Like Unreal Engine.
I think yes, I think so. I think I remember hearing about that.
That is so intriguing because you'd think it'd be rendered in like Blender.
Right.
But no, it's in Unreal, and I find that interesting because like I don't know, it's just interesting, and we were actually talking about picking that up ourselves. I have some Unreal Engine knowledge, some very very baseline, I should say,
Mm.
like very very tip of the iceberg knowledge on Unreal Engine, but we're talking about rendering some of the shorts like for recording in Unreal Engine.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So developments outside of Roblox have been flourishing.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
And the plushies have been funding that. Thank God. I feel so bad
Oh
because I
yeah.
see some people. People really like the plushies. People really want the plushies. But there's some
Mhm.
people who see that we release plushies and they're like, guys, greedy Roblox developers are eating up all the money and they're like
Oh.
giving us cheap, bad products that I don't like, which is like fair. But also it's like we're trying to fund. Yeah, we're trying to
Yeah.
fund getting off of the platform a little bit. We'll still update the Roblox game and keep it accessible and playable.
Mm.
But yeah, we're trying to develop things outside of it to, you know, really just expand our horizons and to be able to, not limit ourselves. As a studio, we
Exactly.
don't want to limit ourselves even only to games. We want to do, we want to do shorts, we want to do movies, we want to have music, which we do have. We want to do a lot more. And we will.
Hell yeah.
Regretevator the restaurant is coming 2036, and let's just say there's a lot of peanuts, there's a lot of grapes, and
Yes.
you will not
Yes.
regret it. And
Ooh. Ooh.
right?
That was a bar. That was a bar and a half. Holy crap. Well, I mean, it seems you got a lot in the works and a lot you
Oh
aspire
yeah,
to do,
tons.
goals you have. That's awesome. That's really awesome. I do want to touch on one last thing, and it's
Yes.
that there were so many questions about lore related things and secret related things. So I thought you can think about this and you can deny this, and I can cut it out. That's fine. But
Okay.
if you could you give a one word hint with no context on
Mhm.
any secret or piece of lore that's unsolved?
Admire.
Admire. Okay, perfect.
That actually means a lot to a lot of people.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's the reward for watching until the end of the show. So thank you so much. Yeah. Well, I think that's just gonna do it for us. That was really really awesome. Thank you so much for joining me, Yeucc. It's been great. Do
Absolutely.
you want to give any final thoughts, shout outs, or plugs?
Follow my Twitter at the Axolotl Sun. Play Regretevator, and
Oh, yeah.
check out the shorts. I go on my YouTube channel. Not Yeucc, but the Axolotl Sun. Go on the Axolotl Sun YouTube channel and watch the shorts. But additionally, if you know any millionaires, if you know any billionaires who'd like to give me $1 million, I do want to try out the thing I said earlier about seeing how much I can eat and then donating the rest to charity.
That'd be fun.
That'd
That'd be a fun stream. Yeah.
It could be a fundraiser too, right? I could be eating all these dollar bills, and that generates
Yeah.
more money, and then all of that money goes to charity. Honestly, actually, listen, self-imposed question. I'm making my own work here.
Go for it.
If I had to donate it to a charity, I'd probably donate to some sort of foundation, some sort of like charity looking more into epilepsy, because that is something that's something that I feel like needs a lot more research into it. And I just don't, I have epilepsy, and
Oh wow.
it's so
okay.
messed up. The things surrounding epilepsy.
yeah.
I would be like having a seizure or something, and the paramedics would be called, and they're like, yeah, you kind of just gotta wait it out. And if it goes
Oh,
past 10
damn.
minutes, then
Right.
then
Oh
it's just-
man.
then like
Well, shoot. I didn't
yeah,
know that. Yeah.
right.
That's
Yeah,
messed
so
up.
that's a charity I care a lot about, or like a type of charity. I'd like to look into charities with that. I want to do more charity streams. I was talking to Soda Kettle about doing this. That's like
Those
kind of
do-
out of nowhere.
They sound fun. No, I thought at the same exact thing. I'm like, I want to do a charity stream, but
I think it'd be
it's
awesome.
always hard to like, yeah, go for it. I mean, that's awesome though. I mean, has that if you don't mind me asking, has that like affected your work at all? Like,
300%. Actually, the reason
really?
why, or part of the reason why I retired from the myth community is there's some very, very mean people there. And some
Mm,
very silly people as well. A
yeah.
long, long time ago, I shut off GIF autoplay on Discord because, like, uh, you can just send like a flashing GIF to me, and that would be like low key a health risk. Um,
Oh shoot.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a big thing. Um, and I mean, it's like I've had to like that. Yeah, it's a part of why I left the myth community because there are some very nasty people who didn't like me there. Uh, and there are people
Yeah.
who would like send me like flashing gifs and basically try to hurt me. I had some people try to dox me in the myth community. I think you
That's crazy.
right, and I was like
That's
14,
so
and I was
crazy.
like,
Oh my
um,
god.
it's insane. But like I think you touched on that a little bit in your documentary, right? Like just some of the negatives of the
Yes.
community.
Yeah, I think the main point I try to get across like is like at the very end it fell apart and I think I said it was for the better.
Yeah.
And I just hoped that the spirit and creativity behind myth stayed alive, but the community
I
didn't. That was like my kind of
307% agree. Like, there's so much creativity, but
Oh
low
yeah.
key, when it comes to supporting some of those myth projects, like after its death,
Mm.
like, not a lot of people know about this. A Lone Traveler was horrible, man. The guy
No,
behind that,
yeah.
evil. I see
Yes.
some people being like, oh, I want a Lone Traveler in Forsaken. No, you do
Yeah.
not.
No.
There's already so much going on with Forsaken. You do not want a Lone Traveler in there.
Yeah. I didn't
Um,
have any idea either until I did research for the video and it's like, holy crap. It's
Yeah,
like,
as
jeez.
a I'm friends with some of the people who are involved with that situation. It's horrible. A
Mm.
lot of people will still be talking about the Lone Traveler myth, like basically talking about how much they liked it and praising its work, like the work that went behind it. And while yeah, there was a lot of hard work that went behind it, and friends of mine even who were involved with it and had
Mm.
bad experiences with the project put a lot of work into it, but they don't want it. They don't want it to live on
Yeah.
under,
Yeah.
that
No,
because it's
totally.
guy behind it was evil. Very, very nasty
Yeah.
person.
Yeah,
Um,
I felt the same. Like I touched on the same thing with Chuck Lloyd, and it's like
oh yeah,
there's
that was.
good people who worked on it, and it's like sad their work got overshadowed. But
Mhm.
dude, oh my god.
There it was. Yeah, there's a
So,
lot. Oh yeah,
well, I hope
but
they're okay now, though.
100%, they're doing much better, as far as
That's
I'm
good. That's
aware. Oh yeah, but with epilepsy, how that's like affected
good. Mm.
my work outside of, of course, having to leave some more dangerous spaces. Low key, okay, I don't know if that's bad to say. I would say low key having epilepsy kept me in some pretty good spaces. I feel like a lot of the people who joke about like, I know, flashing gifts and hurting epileptic people, literally I
Yeah.
could not be around groups of people like that for my life because, that would
Yeah.
put me in a lot of danger.
Yeah.
So
Exactly. Yeah.
I feel like it kept me in some very, very good, like safer spaces, with
It
much
filtered out all the
nicer,
negativity. Yeah.
yeah, or a majority of it, most definitely. Um,
Yeah.
it helped a lot in some cases, but in other cases, like, oh, epilepsy ruined like schooling for me. I missed so many
Really.
days of school and almost got kicked out of school when I was much younger because it's like your kid doesn't attend enough. Uh,
Dang.
yeah, we can't take care of him, homeschool him or something. My mom was not a fan of that. She like she yelled at school administration. She was so mad, and it got to the extent like she fought for me to be in school so hard, and she fought to
Oh.
the extent where like they let me stay in school.
Oh. That's sweet. That's
Love
sweet.
my mom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I was able to stay
We
in
love that.
school, and I learned a lot. But it did affect my schooling. Like I'd miss some days, and I'd have to catch up on my own time. Um, yeah,
Damn. Yeah. It's just
epilepsy's evil.
there's a whole discussion there about like the way school systems, treat disabilities, and there's just so a lot of work to be
It's
done. That's for sure.
oh,
It's
so much work to be done, and
yeah.
even for people who aren't like who have no disabilities, school is evil. Uh, I
Right. In
have a
general, yeah.
friend. Yeah, I have a
Uh,
friend who I don't know if this is messed up to say. He didn't go to middle school. He didn't go to high school. He went to elementary school. At the time, he thought it was boring. But like He didn't go to middle school. He didn't go to high school. He didn't go to college. He can tell you anything about math. He's so fucking smart. Like,
really?
yes, he is a genius. And I'm not saying don't put your kid in school, they'll get smart, because that's not true. He was just like, he was very driven personally, and he was pushed in that direction of looking more into, like, you know, mathematics and things. Because, like, I don't know, big issue with school is you're given, like, for math, for example, a lot of people hate math, and for good reason, because it's like, when you're in the environment you're learning math, you have to learn, like, a lot in just a week, which is not at all the environment you're supposed to learn math under.
Yeah.
Math is a fun thing if you look into it on your own and you learn it on your own. It is super fun. But people learn it under a schedule, a weekly schedule with a strict deadline.
It's
and
so
if you
stressful
fail it,
for no reason. Yeah.
Right, yeah, and it makes you hate it, which is such a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Dude, that friend, though, he's so smart. Like, he can,
That's
like,
impressive.
not just math.
Like, damn.
He's, like, his calculus 1, calculus 2, trigonometry. Like, ask him anything. He can tell you, like, a lot of biology, a lot of, like, any subject. Like,
that's awesome.
Classical literature. Dude, they are so smart. They are very well read. They're super well educated. And that's not due in part to the fact that they were out of school. Well, that's not fully to blame that, like, oh, well, they didn't go to school, so they automatically became super smart. That's not what I'm saying. But they were able to have space, and they were, you know, by their parents and by people they looked up to. I think specifically their mom. Their mom pushed them into more directions of educating themselves. They gave them, like, topics and things to look into. And yeah, they were able to educate themselves, and they're my goat. They're so nice. They're, like, super, super nice. They're a way nice person. I don't know. So I don't know. I feel like school is very helpful. It's very important. It is good. Learning, please learn. Please,
learning is so important. Good. Yes,
exactly. And also, do not take this as advice to drop out of middle school or something insane, or even high school. Do not drop out of high school.
Well, you heard him.
No,
do it. This is your moment.
I also wouldn't advocate against dropping out of college or anything, but there definitely needs to be educational reform in a lot of sections.
Yes.
And there's no money given to schools. It's so messed up. Anyways, side tangent.
No. I totally agree. With you.
This was a very, very good conversation.
Yeah, I know. I'm very happy. Very, very happy with everything we talked about today. I hope you all were able to learn something as well, because I definitely learned a lot. Like how much grapes and peanuts I will be buying after this. That's
right. Well, that's why the grapes and peanuts, you know, that's raisins. That's why they make, like, you know, those little protein bars.
Oh my
That's why
God,
they
that
mix
just hit me.
specifically those too, because it's great for your brain.
That makes sense. That actually makes so much sense.
It's pretty good for your body. Though I feel like a lot of you have, and a lot of the effects I feel like are a little bit diluted by, like, you know, sugars and sweeteners that are put into it.
Oh.
Yeah. And, like, some processing things, but I'm really not a professional on all that. It's just a hunch.
just a hunch, yeah. No, that's a reasonable assumption.
Get peanuts. Try them out. They're delicious.
Yep. Don't do drugs. All right.
Yeah, right?
Well, thank you so much again. Show some love, show some support for Yeucc for coming on the show. It means the world to me, especially this early on in the show, because, of course, you know, don't got much to back up. But
if we ever have, like, a part 2, I'd love to come on in the future.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yes,
that'd be really
I would love it. This is a great conversation.
Thank you so much. Well, show also some love to this week's thumbnail artist. Thank you so much for your amazing art. Links are in the description, as well as everyone else who helps make this show possible. Also, sorry, I know the camera angle switched. That camera died, so just that's why. But yeah, remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, do all that stuff. Help us out. It means a lot. As well as check out on Spotify or wherever you watch your podcast. Oh, that camera's gone now. Okay, well, I'm recording my audio. I'll probably put my Roblox avatar or something. So thank you so much again for watching,
There we go.
But that's all from me and Yeucc, and we will see you around the blocks. Goodbye.